Signals on 91.3 Lagos Talks. My name is Adeomi Oshwe. This morning we'll go straight to Signals Business. We'll go straight to Signals Business. Your name, your location, what do you sell, what's unique about your business, and how can we reach you? Your name, your location, what do you sell, what's unique, what's special about your business, your product, your service, and how can we reach you? The numbers to call is 0809 191 3913, 0809 222 0913, 0809 191 3913. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name or what you call it? Hello, I can hear you.
My name is Mary J. I'm calling from Ikoyi, Aworo, precisely.
Okay, what are you selling to us?
So what we sell is English products, and what is unique about it is that it's purely organic and it gets paid for using it. So the number to reach us is 090 5711 7350.
Thank you. Your name, your location, what do you sell, what's unique about your business, and how can we reach you? 015151913 or 015150913, 009 222 0913 or 0809 191 3913 or 0809 234 5913. Your name, your location, what do you sell, what's unique about your product, your service, and how can we reach you? Your WhatsApp line is fine. 0809 234 5913 or 0809 222 0913 or 0809 191 3913. A Signals Business, where we pitch, where we sell our businesses, where we sell our markets in 30 seconds. Your name, your location, what do you sell, what's unique about your business, what's special about your product, and how can we reach you?
For today, take this music and use it, let it take you away, and be home, and you make a way. That's okay, 'cause we home, yes I am home.
The Signals are 91.3 Lagos Talks. This morning we are selling our business. Your name, your location, what do you sell, what's unique about your business, your product, your service. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning,
Good
ma'am.
morning. Your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Derek. I'm calling from Berger.
What is Derek selling?
Yeah. I'm a digital service provider, and I will deal with website development and graphic design and video editing.
Okay. How can we reach you?
You know what?
How can we reach you? Your WhatsApp line.
Okay, my contact number and WhatsApp number is 0067 695482. I take that again. 0067 695482.
Thank you. Your name, your location, what do you sell, what's unique about your business, your product, your service, and how can we reach you? 009 191 3913. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning. Your name and where are you calling us from? Please speak up.
Okay, my name is Alozifika Victor from Lagos.
Okay. What are you selling to us this morning?
My top provision store.
Okay. So how can we reach you? Your WhatsApp line.
Okay, 090 67 590 532.
Thank you. 009 234 5913 or 0809 191 3913 or 0809 222 0913. Your name, your location, what do you sell, what's unique about your business, what's special about your product, your service, and if you want to sell on behalf of someone, please do. 015151913 or 015150913. The Signals Business. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Lizzie Kena Prince. calling from Town, Niger.
What are you selling to us this morning?
Okay, we are into smart home technology and also security camera and security surveillance. We sell all kinds of wireless cameras and smart home gadgets. With our products, you can be able to control your home appliances from anywhere around the world. Watch your home, whatever is happening from anywhere around the world.
So how can we reach you?
Yeah, our WhatsApp line is 090 399 70397.
Oh, I take your number again.
090 399 70397.
Thank you. The Signals Business, where we pitch our businesses in 30 seconds. Your name, your location, what do you sell, what's unique about your business, your product, your service, and how can we reach you? The numbers to call us is 0809 234 5913 or 0809 222 0913 or 0809 191 3913. 015151913 or 015150913. Your name, your location, what do you sell, what's unique about your business, your product, your service, and how can we reach you? 009 234 5913 or 0809 191 3913. 0809 222 0913 015151913. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name or where are you calling us from?
My name is Christopher. I'm calling from Ikeja. I'm Chief Financial Officer for Architecture. We do interior design, architecture, building, construction, and as well as real estate, properties and land.
So how can
Our WhatsApp number is 080 3993 7355.
Thank you. 009 234 5913 or 0809 191 3913 or 0809 222 0913. 015151913 or 015150913. Your name, your location, what do you sell, what's unique about your business, what's unique about your product, what's unique about your service, and how can we reach you? Your WhatsApp line is fine. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you calling us from?
I'm calling from Ekuru.
Okay, please reduce the volume of your radio set. Please do call us back 0809 191 3913 or 0809 222 0913 0809 234 5913 015151913 or 015150913. We have like 3 minutes to go. Your name, your location, what do you sell, what's unique about your business, your product, your service, and how can we reach you? Your WhatsApp line is fine. 015151913 or 015150913. 0809. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and where you calling us from?
This is John calling from Ikeja.
Okay, what's John saying?
Yeah, I run the chat master.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how can we reach you?
You said
How can we reach you?
081
Mm-hmm.
059 318
Oga John, call your number again.
081
Mm-hmm.
059
Mm-hmm.
60 318.
Thank you. It signals business or repeat our businesses in 30 seconds. Your name, your location, what do you sell? 1 more minute to go. 1 more minute to go. Your name, your location, what do you sell? What's unique about your business and how can we reach you? Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Anybody home? Hello.
Hello.
Please do call us back 0809 191 3913 0809 222 0913 0809 234 5913 0151 51913. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where are you calling us from?
Okay, I'm Charles. I'm calling from Nigerian.
Okay. What are you selling to us this morning?
Hello.
What are you selling to us this morning?
Okay. I sell footwear for males and females, and I'm also selling cars, both Nigerian and foreign use as well.
So how can we reach you?
You can reach me on 070 31 51 01 31.
Thank you. And that's it for Signals Business. We'll be right back and going away.
You want happiness. Invest in seeing more of it around you. You want love, right? Invest in those who love you.
I love you.
I love you too. You want recognition. Invest in yourself, in your craft, in what you're born to do, and in who you are. You want more money. Well, invest with Stanbic IBTC Asset Management. Email assetmanagement@stanbicibtc.com to get started. Stanbic IBTC Asset Management, a member of Standard Bank Group.
It's part of our life that naturally we want to tell our stories effectively. Do it now, look like a security. Yeah, no, yeah, security.
Okay, so we're talking about tech tools, are we?
There's a new cuisine in town. A glass of wine, a cup of coffee, and if you're like me, a glass of smoothie. With Signals served on Lagos Talks 91.3 every Saturday at 10 a.m. Your mind will dream again.
Is it Shin or Derry? Welcome back to Signals on 91.3 Lagos Rocks. This morning we're talking tech tools for growing SMEs. Okay, the ease of doing business today is pretty much difficult and pretty much difficult for SMEs and SMEs alone. Staff power due to ever-rising cost of commodities in Nigeria. Diesel is expensive and there's so many factors that can make managing a business more difficult, such as power, cost of fueling generator, forgetting to restock inventory, or not having money to buy enough inventory for your business, amongst others. SMEs have been part of a wealth building and sustainability that has been thriving in Nigeria. But now we don't even have money. There is no money. Like it's almost as if everyone is shutting down and we're almost going back to that remote working. But here I have with me this morning, we're going to be talking tech tools for growing SMEs. Simply how to make our lives easier and then cutting costs. I have with me two people. Oderin Dioluashino is the heads the growth team of Shopkite with over 15 years of expertise in the retail ecosystem and millions of dollars in closed deals. Aha! He has built a national network of thousands of retailers, especially in the community pharmacy and FMCG retail space. a technology enthusiast and the king of retail businesses in Nigeria and Africa at large. You have questions coming, don't worry. And then I have with me Damola Ogunbambo. He's an entrepreneur and software engineer who enjoys building great products that you like to love. That you did like to love. See, what you said to me. And then he has helped to grow Shopkite merchant from barely a few merchants to thousands who daily depends on his daily to manage their businesses with ease. And then Sonia, hello, hi. Okay then. Now, I'll start with you, Shino. You have 15 years of expertise in the retail ecosystems and millions of dollars in businesses. We need money. Let's talk about that a little bit. Go ahead, please.
Okay then. Shopkite is the mobile based application that has been helping a lot of businesses at the national level. I've worked with community pharmacists in Nigeria, and we've been able to help most businesses manage their inventory and track their sales and expenses on a daily basis. So it's been a pretty good journey, helping a lot of businesses in the country, to manage their sales and their inventory. We've always had challenges with businesses trying to grow, and then because they don't even have control over what is going on their store offline, it's very challenging for them to be able to grow that business. But with the advent of this mobile-based technology called Shopkite, we've been able to help a lot of community pharmacists in the country, and a lot of FMCG retail businesses also, to be able to manage their inventory effectively, and that's helping to grow their SMEs.
Okay, so let's go back to the question I asked before you jumped the gun. Now, you are head of sales, right? You head the group team. Now, there's a challenge between marketing and selling. Tell us about that. What's the difference between selling, sales, and marketing? There's always been that war, that mini war between the marketing guys and the sales guys. Okay,
then. So basically, marketing, there's this understanding that we have about marketing. It sounds like hawking in this part of the world, and sales, on the other hand, has to do with recommending a solution. Sometimes it's you trying to force down a product down the throat of business owners. Yes, but what sales actually focuses on is you're trying to solve a problem. So you should understand that market, understand what their challenges are, and then be able to, so you can empathize, and then recommend. Like in Shopkite, we don't hawk, we don't try to market. You're forcing it down my throat. That's what you're doing. So what we do basically is that we recommend a solution. So they still have to make that choice. That's why our business, we don't even talk about money, at the beginning. So a lot of customers, a lot of clients would have used Shopkite for 2 weeks for free, and then they would not ask me, is there subscription? Are we supposed to pay? How do you guys make your money? So that's when we now let them know that, okay, there's something that you have to be committed to financially so that you can enjoy this application for the next 1 year. So basically, for me, I feel that it's about recommending a solution, not trying to force down the product down the throat. That's different between marketing. Try and not force down my throat for the next 2 minutes before I ask you another question. So Damola, you're an entrepreneur and a software engineer.
Yes.
Okay. Why the love for engineer?
I don't know. It's that usual thing where when you're growing up, you begin to tinker with things like the kettle in the house, and then maybe you join 2 wires, and then your mom starts saying, I'm an engineer, and all that stuff. Okay. In your mind, you begin to tell yourself, oh, okay, maybe I will become an engineer. So I guess for me, I just used to like to touch anything electronics, way back. So my mom would always say, my son is an engineer, so that led me to be interested in, electronics, technical things, and I, quite found the love for it over time. The entrepreneurial bit is, I have always seen that somehow, unlike people in my field, I'm money conscious. I always think about things not just from, I enjoy the craft. How do I sell it? How do I make money from it? So I guess those instincts just naturally begun to push. I would say I'm an evolving entrepreneur because I know it takes a lot to say you're an entrepreneur.
This is the,
You know, so. Anyway,
okay,
that's
so
it.
we're talking tech tools for growing SMEs, and then before I come to you, Shino, let's talk about the advent of a lot of apps. We're having every day a new app is coming into town every day, and it's almost as if you check your phone. If you check, just let's even check your phone. How many apps? I think it was 2 to 3 days ago. I had to uninstall all the apps that I'm not using. That what is it? Because it's always in your face, and then it's eating battery. Your battery is running down. But then tech tools for most SMEs. How do we balance that?
Yeah, well, I think
Because you're coming to talk to SMEs. So
yeah,
I'm trying to,
I know. I
so
understand. So I also want to enjoy my time here.
enjoy. Go ahead, please.
So you see, I would say that you spoke about having so many solutions.
Yeah.
I think technology has given a larger number of people the power to create solutions or tools, right? And with that, it's like before we had a 1-lane road or a 2-lane road. Now, the in quotes government has opened that lane to a 16-lane road. So you expect more influx, right, of cars going through that road. So I'm just analogizing,
Yeah,
right? So because of the access, to ability to create these apps and also to distribute them through all these platforms that already exist, Google Play Store, Apple App Store and all that stuff. Anybody anywhere can create something, and just think of a fundamental problem that you face, create it and distribute it, and it's out there for everyone. So you have that duplicity of like choices. You can decide that, I want to go with this or that. So that's why you find that influx. Now for SMEs, right? For us anyways, we'll always say, I'll be speaking for SMEs in the point of like the retail business, right? The retail business. Fundamentally, every retail business needs a tool that will help them keep track of their inventory. In fact, if a retail business does not have that, there is doom ahead. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's doom ahead. You need to keep track of what you have in your store. You need to be able to tell yourself, as you're leaving that store that night, that hey, I have this, sitting inventory. The same way you can check your bank app and tell yourself that, I have 100 naira and 25 kobo, right? You should be able to tell yourself that as I'm closing my shop or my store this night, this is what I'm leaving here. So one, for every retail business, you should have a tool that helps you keep track of your inventory. Secondly is sales, right? You want to keep track of your sales. What are you selling? Who are you selling to? Have, some information about your customers. Know when their birthday is so that you can, send them a small message and appreciate them. Get involved in, customer relationship too. Peculiarity for retail businesses, particularly for those that deal with products that expire. An expired product on your shelf means you've lost both your capital and your profits. So you want to ensure that you have a tool that can help you also keep track of, remind you that your product is expiring, remind you when things are low in stock, right? So there are a lot more, but fundamentally any tool you need or you require, needs to have that. And I dare so say that there's an app
wait, just hold on.
that does that.
Now, just hold on.
Yeah.
Now, for a lot of mom and pop shops,
Yeah.
so I mean all those shops, little shops that we have across our streets when we're going to buy stuff. If we're telling them that they need an app to keep their inventory, they need an app to make sure that they keep their customers coming back and all of that. Then it means that we are moving them from the normal, the regular writing their products, their services on the paper, and they move to phone. How then do we educate the mom and pop shops owners that so instead of you writing inside your book, come and be using our app?
Good question. You see, one day my mom, my mom called me and said, Damola, I want to crop a picture. I said to myself, I want to crop a picture. Yeah, that she cropped it. I was like, how did you hear about the word crop? She said, of course, you can crop on WhatsApp. And I would categorize my mom, amongst those retailers you referred to of the older generation who did not experience this boom of technology and all that. They are catching on, right? They're catching on. They use WhatsApp on their phones. They are on Facebook. They forward you everything they
Oh,
see. So
Lord.
trust me.
Let's not even talk about
Yeah,
that.
they're in there, right? So they already have fundamental knowledge, and the app ecosystem is easy. Like everyone builds the app to be easy to use. Like we call it, you make it dummy proof, right? You make it something that even a child could just figure their way out. So I think these apps are way simplified now. So it's easier for them. Of course, there's that first gap of, I'm afraid though, my business, I don't want to. But the moment you introduce them to it, and Chino can attest to that, and they begin to experience it, and they begin to see the benefits, they become the champions of it in a way, and they now begin to tell others. And of course, I mean, this is, if you're still writing your records,
We are still
on
writing. People are still
paper,
writing. They are
hey.
still writing. Yes, they are still writing.
I remember one lady in
Because battery will finish now. Ink will not finish.
So the point is this. This lady in Abeokuta was like, Barra the paper make in Tommy J. It doesn't.
You see, the ink never finished.
But the point is, what happens if water pours on that paper? Means your records are gone.
Well,
What happens if somebody
happens if
picks
my
it
charger
and
gets
uses it to
spoiled?
go and do bully?
Uh-oh.
A lot of things can happen
A lot of things
to
can
paper. So of course we're definitely moving to that age where you have to go online.
A
And if
lot
you say
of
there's
this
no
can-
battery,
Yes, no, this guy moved to charger.
then you buy another charger and
Now
you will
buy
buy
another
power bank. so definitely everybody needs to begin to move to the digital space, because when you ask these businesses that use paper and pen,
I still use my power.
if you ask them that, okay, what happened in the year 2018, they can't tell you, because that paper is actually probably lost. I'll give you one example. This lady sells drinks, right? And she has someone who is watching who she puts in place. So this guy sells and records everything on paper. But you know what happens? He puts the right value across each product. But when it gets to the total, he changes it. Now imagine you have a paper of like 100 items. 100. And the guy puts it, so you have to take a calculator and begin to calculate
I'm
each
using your
one.
hand to calculate.
So she was not doing that. She would just look at the total and do that. And the guy was reducing the
Swindling.
total. Eventually they heard the guy open another shop down the line. And when they investigated, they found out that's what he's been doing for over 6 months. So I cannot stress it much more that drop your paper and
No, we're not dropping
move
the
to
paper.
an app.
No, now, Shino,
To shop.
how many? Well, let's check. How many? In the journey of the creation of this app, how many stores have you been able to collect together? Because I say 1.3 million. I'm wondering. Explain.
Okay.
Yeah, over 1.3 million neighborhood stores, supermarket, provision stores, and pharmacies across Nigeria.
Yes, so that figure is, we're talking about the total number of lives, what we have in terms of businesses, retail business, community pharmacies, and the rest in the country. And so that's like, yes, you are
1.3
amazed.
In Lagos, oh,
No, in the country. In the country.
data.
Yes, that's data. Yes, so but working with ShopKite, I've been able to help at least
Force it down. So let's go.
over 3,000 yes businesses, and you see, you can see the number now. For the number you're seeing right now, most of them don't even have access. Like 90% of them don't have access
To phones?
no, not phones, to a system to manage their inventory. So a lot of them are losing money. Now, for the ones that have been able to manage their businesses, they are like the big players in the market. I don't want to mention names. Yes. So they are very big players. They can afford to spend 2 million naira, 5 million naira to buy the big system, the archaic, the old technology, big system, cumbersome system, barcode scanner, printer, wires everywhere, taking space, and it's very expensive. So most of these businesses cannot afford. So because they cannot afford that, they just resign to their fate that this inventory management thing is not for us.
It can be a lot of work.
Yes. So what we've been able to do really is, before now, it's been like a very big thing for them to come here. So we just decided that, okay, we are Nigerians. Let's create something for our own people. You see, most of these solutions you see, they are brought in from the other countries, and the white man is there thinking about how to solve a problem for another continent. But you see, we grew up here. We know the challenges that our people have. We know how people can transition, from this to this. So we try to create something that can solve real-time problems. Like what my boss was talking about when he was talking about how we've been able to develop businesses. You don't want to know what people are going through, in terms of inventory that is being lost, sales that they cannot even account for. There's a lady on the island, she's a pharmacist, a community pharmacist, that spent over 2 million naira for a point of sale system. So the first time we interacted, and I told her that we have something that can solve that same problem for just 10,000 naira. She almost hung up the phone. We're like, you are not serious. If you are serious, call me back. Let's talk about business, because she knew how much she spent. So you cannot imagine the woman by the roadside, or just that new business.
Those are my
yes, so you cannot imagine that they walked into the normal big stores, and then they see the big system and everything, and some of these things cost over 500,000. So they just like, what, this thing is not for us. It's not that they don't need it, but because they just feel like they cannot afford it. So how much? So if you just discover that right now, you already have a mobile phone, so your mobile phone forms like 50% of your point of sale system, and then you just need this, like a printer, like this. So I can sell.
We still need paper.
so I can sell on my phone, and then use this to print receipts. So what I've been able to, what you're looking at right now, this is a complete point of sale system, as opposed, having the big system, barcode scanner, printer, generator, UPS, solar, and the rest. So you have your phone, you have a power bank to power your phone, and then you have internet already, to even monitor your sales. You are not in the store. You can imagine as you're here right now. Let's imagine you have a business right now, and as you're here, as they are selling, you're just seeing notification, bam, Yinka sold 5 units of toothpaste. And that's how you can monitor your business. My boss told me something one time. He said there's a difference between technology and human behavior. Yes, technology will definitely solve problems, but you see, human behavior, you cannot totally eradicate the issue of pilfering. But when you walk to a store like in the afternoon, and you tell one of your staff that you sold this amount of products today, the person is shocked. The person would not just want to do anything that is going to, because guys, I think there's a way Oga has an eye on this business, even without the CCTV camera. CCTV camera, a lot of people, you see some guys will stay behind the camera and do whatever they want to do. But with this app, with this mobile-based solution, you can sell as they're selling in your store. They get notification, and you are paying just 10,000 for a whole year to manage that.
Now, just hold on before, it's here. We're just chill. Now we've had the influx of this new generation. No, it's not new generation. Where you go to the market, I want to buy plantain, and I don't have money. I have a habit of doing that. I don't have what. The next thing is they're telling you that, so much transfer. Are you going to do transfer? Now, you already know that every market woman, they will even tell you, go and bring POS, that come and let's do that. How then are we able to make this product be next in line with transfer, where people are able to, okay, so want to do transfer, do it to this, but the problem is there is no internet. So we're back to, okay, there is internet, there is no internet, we're looking for internet. So how then everybody's doing transfer at the market. How then can shop owners to also know that with this product, you're able to get your receipts immediately? Because I remember we were talking about receipts, and most times we go and buy stuff we don't have receipts.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to come back on the paper issue.
No, let's debate that. Go ahead.
Well, I guess yes, paper is still there, but it's not the main thing.
We are not talking about paper. I want another argument.
But we have e-receipts as well.
Okay.
So to the question about payment collection,
Yes.
I think right now a lot of investment is going to that space, and I can no longer count with my toes and fingers the number of companies that have invested in like the payment space. So even if, like you say, there's no internet, there is USSD, right? And pretty much every
bank is charging USSD.
Somebody is providing solution to you. You will pay
Oh, do you know the charges? Okay, continue.
So they provide a solution. So there's USSD, and all of that. We don't offer payment today, right? But it's just a matter of integration for us, with any of these existing platforms. And payment is now easy, right? On your app. You see, people say there's no internet, but when you want to watch Instagram videos and then do WhatsApp live and all those things.
Yeah,
You know,
that-
you will have water status. Sorry,
Oh,
you will have
yes.
internet to watch it. So please, I think the penetration is really high, and for us, it's something we are actively looking into. Right? It's a stage right now. We're trying to establish ourselves, get as much footprint in terms of our merchant base. Right? When we're at a very solid point, right? You know, it's like we've laid the pipe already. We just haven't let water go through it. Right. So by the time that time is ready, it will just be an addition, and it's
Why
pretty easy.
shortcuts? Why did you decide shortcuts?
So is this question for us, like why Shopkite or why Shopkite to those on
Why
the
the idea shortcut?
you know, it's funny. The story started with us trying to. We're thinking, okay, how the era of the big e-commerce players was happening. We're like, okay, let's assume we want to go into this e-commerce space. You know, how do we get into it? So like, okay, look at the big players, and they're already doing it. So figure out what they're doing wrong and think about what you can do right. And there were two fundamental things that was a big problem for the big players, and still is, right? Logistics, that's one. Second was inventory. The big players didn't have any products. Oh no, sorry, they had warehouses. Well, they purchase these products in larger quantities to reduce the costs. They put it somewhere, and then they tell you to purchase at an average price. They make their money, and then they deliver it to you. But here's the problem with one inventory was pilfering. Like they were really stealing from their warehouses. One. Secondly was logistics. Somebody in Zamfara will purchase something in Port Harcourt, right? Far distance. And maybe that person could have found that product within their vicinity, but because there's no exposure for it. So we said, okay, how do we create something that would look at these two problems and find a way to solve them? We're still in the process, right? We're still laying the groundwork, but that was why this started. Like, okay, one, decentralize the concept of inventory. Rather than you holding the inventory, let the people who already have the inventory hold their inventory. There's an existing system. Don't build another one. Just try to tap into it. Use technology to make it more efficient. Get all the inventories, get everybody with different places, putting up their inventories to a central system, because we offer an online, like an online, mini online store for anyone who joins. If you use ShopGuide, you have an online store. So that means your customers can purchase from you. Your local store, your local inventory is integrated with your online store, right? We're not pushing that much now, but it's there, right? So that means if I'm in this state, I can search for people around the state and purchase from them, right? And this is already happening with things like Instagram, right? Local people doing that, so that's good. Second part was logistics, which is still where we're getting to, right? But for us to get to that point, in that entire retail ecosystem, the central point is the merchants, the retailers. They're the central point. The customer wants to come to them. The manufacturer of those goods want to end up at the retail point. So that's
there's
where
a middle point.
there's a middle point. So that's where we are starting from. We're trying to establish ourselves fully in that area. And we know that the problems that they have at the inventory and keeping track of their sales, you see, once that is taken care of, they are at peace, right? Then we can begin to unleash, all the other tentacles, we have, like an octopus.
Okay, then the signals on 91.3 Lagos Talks. We're talking tech tools, little tools that you can use for a growing SME to make sure that your business is growing and then you are good. The numbers to call if you have questions or comments: 009 234 5913 or 0809 191 3913 or WhatsApp 0809 234 5913. Okay, so where do we download the app?
If you use an Android phone, there's an app on your phone called Play Store. If you use an iPhone, there's an app on your phone called App Store. Just go there and search for ShopGuide Merchant. It's the orange logo with the white kites. And for those who use Huawei, in case you use Huawei, so you can search for it on your app store. So yeah.
Okay. So how easy is it to if I download the app? How does it come in handy to handle issues of difficulty doing business? How easy is it for me to use?
Yeah, okay. So one of the first things we've done is we've preloaded the app with, right now, over 90,000 products. So
Okay.
normally when you want to take inventory, you have to like write out the whole thing yourself, type out the name. So right now, if you're searching for the name, like how you're searching on Google and you see suggestions, they start to suggest to you. Secondly is most products that were made by manufacturers, they have something called a barcode. That's that thing they scan that makes that sound. So with your phone, you can launch your camera and scan it. Now once you scan it, if we already have that product in our system, it automatically just show you, the product you've scanned. So you're just inputting things like your price, and the quantity you have on your shelf. So it's too easy. Let's put it that way. Like easy peasy is what we go for. And of course, we have a lot of information online, on our FAQ, through our website to help you get through the process. We also provide our agents. We have agents all around Nigeria who can help you with the initial taking stock, because sometimes you have a lot of things you want to input them and you're like, where do I start from?
But that some of these products, yes, they have barcodes. But by the time I take my camera to go and be doing barcode, you will not see it though.
You will.
It's not all of them.
And not all products have barcodes. So for those that don't have barcodes, you just type the name. If we already have it amongst our 90,000, suggest to you. And if we don't, you can create it. Yeah. We've been at it a while.
Okay, so how many downloads do we have?
3,000.
And so we're looking for more.
Yes, she not showed you the 1.3
million. She is going to trust it down my nose, because she not yet.
So we want to get to 1.3 million, yes, and more.
So earlier on, I've been hearing you saying pharmacy. Where is pharmacy coming in all of this? Oh yeah.
Okay then. So we've, like I said, we've been, one of the major things that a business needs is education. Okay. You see, in the country we already have an existing system. What we just lack is organization. That's all we lack. So one of the major associations in Nigeria, they are called ACPN, Association of Community Pharmacists. This will be the go school where so
they have no choice.
So there's already a level of education that they have, that gives them that leverage. So we've had to do a lot with community pharmacists in the country. Sonia is here. Sonia is based in Port Harcourt. She's been able to help a lot of community pharmacists in Port Harcourt.
No, don't worry.
Okay then. So Abuja, all the states, most of the states in the country, you see, community pharmacists come in handy because they understand what it means to actually manage inventory, track sales, track expenses. So we've been to their national conferences, Abuja, Abeokuta. There's a body they call PSN. PSN is Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria. So that's the umbrella body that covers.
What is ShopKite looking there?
Because they need to manage their inventory, and they also need to track their sales on a daily basis. And so you see that part of product expiring is crazy. I've met over 50 pharmacists that have told me that they have lost 2 million naira out of products in their pharmacies because it expired. They were not, they didn't know that it had expired. So, but with ShopKite right now, the app will tell you that this product is about to expire in another 90 days, 60 days, 30 days, last 7 days. So you don't lose your product to expiration. And this also is applicable to FMCGs too, because we have a lot of businesses, retail businesses too, that uses ShopKite too, and they've been able to manage that, so they don't lose product to expiration anymore. They don't lose product to. Now it's very embarrassing if a customer walks into your pharmacy or walks into your supermarket and then a product has finished or has expired.
We understand the product has finished, but we don't want to understand that a product has expired.
In fact, there was a cosmetic store that I helped in Magodo in Lagos. When I walked in, by the time we were doing the inventory, she has lost probably about 500,000 to expiration. And then there was this body, that actually goes round, to check. They're from NAFDAC. They go to check if your product. In fact, I walked into that store. We were done. It was like 30 minutes after we were done that those guys walked in. If they had walked in, you will have, that store is gone. So you can imagine losing your business because of expiration date. So that's the reason why ShopKite is has been able to help working with a lot of pharmacists and retail businesses in the country.
So from a buyer's point of view, how does it help?
Okay. from a buyer's point of view.
Buyer, I want to buyer,
Okay.
BUYER. Buyer's
then.
point of view. How easy is it to use the app?
Okay then. I think
Okay, so the you're speaking to the future. Let's put it that way.
I'm telling you.
So, like you're about to say, actually, we're still coming to the buyers.
Yes.
But for now, from a buyer's point of view, if you just go to Google and say you're searching for maybe a pharmacy in your area, and when you're searching, just put the word shop guide with it. It will show you all the pharmacists and all the businesses that we have on shop guides, and you can purchase from them. I mean, recently someone made an order from Lagos to some person that's in Edo State. So we are crossing borders. Like, we're making it easy for anyone to purchase from anywhere. Sometimes you're looking for one particular thing, right? Maybe you went somewhere and you saw it in that place, and you're like, I wish I can get this thing from that person there.
Yeah.
So that's already possible now.
Like,
of
I
course,
remember
they're
during the
more
lockdown, I remember, people were not moving, but some people were just in their houses, they were just, ordering for products and just delivering to them at their doorstep. So it just makes life easy for buyers, really.
Okay, it signals 91.3, and we're talking tech tools, the little tools that you need for your business to grow. There's something I saw on the app, and do you also keep records of sales? So yes, I think you also mentioned that, but kindly reiterate that so if somebody is paying for something, you can easily get it.
Okay.
Yes. So we keep record of sales. Or if a customer comes in and purchases something, in fact, you can even keep a record of your customers, right?
Yes.
So that when when they come in, you can send them receipts, digital receipts via WhatsApp.
Still paper.
And also electronic paper, and then you can also obviously keep track of your sales. You can know how your business is faring for the last 5 years, 6 years. Things that you need when you want to go to the bank to get money. They ask you, do you have any system to keep track? So I don't have. But when you have shop guides, you keep track of your sales. It's easy for you to just say, oh, this is what happened, and of course you get a monthly report of your business, how you're doing. And sales is not profit. You may sell something worth $1 million, and maybe your profit is just 50,000 naira.
I'm coming. Hello, good morning. Nope. 009-234-5913. If you have a question or comment, 009-191-3913 or 0809-222-0913, or send us a WhatsApp message 0809-234-5913. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Just a comment. Shina's mic is very low. We can't hear him.
Wow, was sorry.
Yeah, I don't think most people heard anything Shina was saying. I didn't hear. Anyway, I don't know
Okay,
about that.
I will quickly. You will do recap now. Thank you so much. Wow, sorry about that. Thank you for the feedback. So you quickly, because they did not hear, now forcing down our throats.
Okay then. So ShopKite basically is a mobile-based application that is helping a lot of community pharmacists and FMCG retail business owners in the country to manage their sales, expenses, and also manage their inventory on a daily basis. So over the years, like we said, the major challenges that businesses have had is managing their sales, tracking their sales and expenses, and also manage their inventory. And then because they have to spend so much money, to get a point of sale system, and then the technology is always very archaic, very old, cumbersome, bulky, expensive. So they just felt like, this thing is not for us, it's for the big players. But right now, we've been able to decentralize that so that you can have that same system on your mobile phone, and then with just a few point of sale devices that, at the end of the day, you're spending less than 100,000 naira or even 35,000. You have a point of sale system to manage your sales, track your sales, track your expenses, and also you can manage your inventory. So one of the beautiful thing about ShopKite is that you're spending very low amount of money. You're spending like 10,000 as opposed to spending 500,000 to manage your expenses, to track your sales, manage your expenses, and also manage your inventory. And at the same time, for business like community pharmacists, that have issues with product expiring or going low on stock in their pharmacy, and then FMCG business retail owners. With the app, as they are selling in your store, you can be getting notification on your mobile phone real time. You know, and at the end of the day, you get sales reports in your email, so you can see what you have sold, you know, maybe via cash, POS, transfer, and then you can even see what each product is doing in terms of sales. So you can manage all this on your mobile phone. Most people don't even know the total value of the product, you know, in their store, you know, as I'm talking right now. But with Shopkite, you can just look at your phone. It's like you're checking your account balance, and then you can see, you know, the total value and total cost, and even see your profit margin real time. So check us up online.
He has finally forced it down our throats. Okay, then quickly before we wrap up, share with us, Damola, what you expect in the nearest future.
Well, the path to the future is very clear to us.
Okay.
We want to be the most relevant name in the retail ecosystem. We've started with Shopkite Merchant, which is attending today to retailers who sell, you know, FMCG products, medication, community pharmacies, and all of that.
Possible. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
It's Samuel Sabine from
Continue this.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem. So the future for us is we see a case where everyone can purchase anything from any retailer anywhere in the country. You know, all they need to do is just to search for that person and purchase easily from them. So what we are doing right now is to say there is a system that is not organized. There's a system that is not yet, you know, people have not taken care of their fundamental problems. Retail businesses, they've not taken care of the fundamental problem of organizing their own business. So once we help them with the organization and they begin to see positivity in their business, oh, things are not expiring again, they're not losing money.
Yes.
They're keeping track of sales, they're not losing money again now. They are discovering the areas where, in quote, human rats exist, where things are being pilfered and taken away. Then we can now begin to bring them online so that you and I can sit down in the comfort of our home and, you know, order for things that we want. And, you know, we have like a lot of people to pick from, and of course they're very interesting people who sell very wonderful things in their different places. So it will open up that channel for you to be able to reach anyone and purchase from them, you know, easily. It's, well, let's wait.
You're dreaming. Your eyes are dreaming. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and helping us to reduce the cost of people stealing our businesses. And then our expiration of products is painful. For a lot of businesses, it's really painful when they have to lose money and the people are still not even buying. Anyway, to your dreams coming true. And so you using paper. They will come away again next week Saturday, like we always say on Signals, and then next week Saturday. Okay. So we come your way again next week Saturday, like we always say on Signals. Dream again, create opportunities for people. And because people will keep being people, keep creating opportunities. Have a wonderful week and God bless. Okay then.